Hi, I'm Jesse Ortiz of the Bobby Jones Golf Company, and this week's blog is a real change of pace. I've decided that probably most of you are tired of watching me shoot these videos in the studio. So now I decided to bring it home. What you've got here behind me is a view of our garden from our brick little courtyard that's in the back of the house. And I hope it gives you a little change of scenery. I just felt it was something fresh because I'm still fresh from my vacation a week ago up in the Lake Tahoe region. We were able to play 5 different golf courses. We played 6 days in a row, and it was absolutely fabulous. If you ever get a chance to get up to Lake Tahoe, play this time of year. September, October are the best time. It's the best time of year to play up in the Sierra Nevadas. Played Tahoe Donner, probably one of the prettiest places up there. We then went to Dayton Valley. We played North Star at Tahoe. We played over at Tahoe City, little 9-holer, at Old Brockway, which is a fabulous little 9-hole course right at the edge of the lake. It was the site of the first Crosby Pro-Am many, many, many decades ago. Great little 9-hole course. If you get out there, gotta play that place. We also played Wolf Run, one of my favorite places out there outside of Reno. After a week of playing up in the Sierra, I found out that my long game is as good as it's ever been, and my short game, well, it's because if you don't practice, you can't score. One of the best things I enjoy about getting out to play in a stretch like this, where it's about 4 or 5 days in a row, is I really get to feel what our clubs can do. This trip, it really blew me away how well I hit the driver. Over the course of 5 or 6 days, I hit over a dozen drives that were well over 300 yards. Yes, I know I was playing up in altitude. I'm only 5'9", I weigh about 185 pounds, and I do have a swing speed of over 100 miles an hour. But when you're playing lush courses and you're still hitting the ball over 300 yards, I can't take all the credit as a golfer. It's got to be the equipment. One of my drives we measured at 340 yards, and we weren't getting a lot of run. The mountain courses were very, very lush. Why am I saying this? I'm telling you this because if you haven't tried our driver, if you haven't tried the Bobby Jones driver, you're definitely hurting your game. It's worth a try. A lot of golfers tell me, well, Jesse, I don't see the product in a lot of shops, and I don't want to buy something that I haven't tried. Does it really make sense to go into a place and buy a club off the rack, and once you buy it, you own it? Oh, yeah, I know some of the retail shops let you return it, and what? You lose 20% of what you paid for it? Or you get a 90-day, you get to use it for 90 days and then you get credit back? Hey, who needs $350 worth of golf balls all at once? We have the best deal going on buying golf equipment. It's because when you buy it, you have 30, 40 days to play it at your course, and if you don't like it, you can return it and get your money back. What better incentive, what better guarantee is there in the industry? I'll tell you, there's none better. The other thing is, I build every single driver that goes out of the shop. I put them together myself. These aren't assembled somewhere else by some nondescript people. I make every driver that goes out of the shop. So it's got my heart and soul in it. These drivers are special. They are 15 to 20 yards longer than any other driver I've made. The other thing that always puzzles me is how gullible golfers are. Why would any golfer buy a product from a company that at one time produced a square driver? I mean, really? You ought to go back and take a look. Whatever company produced a square driver, you should turn around and run from everything that they make. It didn't make sense then, and now people who bought those clubs, it's a laughing stock. Those companies put out a product that actually damaged your game. Think about that. Think about that next time you go into a shop and you're looking for something that really will improve your game. Take a look at the reputation of the company. Take a look at integrity. All right? I've been in this business over 40 years. I can't afford to make product that doesn't perform at the top level. And these drivers are incredible. I had one golfer call me about a month ago and say, Jesse, you're misrepresenting your driver. You say it's 15 yards longer, it isn't. It's 30 yards longer. I don't know about that, but I can tell you that I picked up at least 20. Most golfers will pick up 15 to 20. One other tip on this driver that I make is go with a little extra loft. The way the balls are made today, you want to hit the ball high with less spin. So if you've been using a 9, go to the 10.5. If you've been using normally a 10.5 in another brand, go to the 12 degree. I guarantee you won't hit it too high. It'll go a little high, the launch will be high, but you're going to get distance that you never dreamed of. I'm pumped up after a week of playing up at Lake Tahoe. Let me build a driver for you that's going to change your game. It's changed mine, and like I said, every once in a while I love to go out and get to appreciate what I actually slave over for in the studio, in the shop. Let me make a driver for you, and I'm certain, I guarantee you will not be disappointed. You're not taking a chance with me because I guarantee the results or you get your money back, and no other company does that. Trust me, I really do care about your game. I'm Jesse Ortiz with the Bobby Jones Golf Company. Play well, play often, and always have fun. Thanks.